During his address to the G20 leaders, President Cyril Ramaphosa stressed that South Africa made a great effort to preserve the integrity of the G20 community during its presidency. He called for a renewed global effort to tackle inequality and says that developmental priorities of the Global South and Africa agenda are critical to lift people out of poverty.
South Africa has sought to ensure that the development priorities of the Global South and the African continent find expression firmly and permanently on the agenda of the G20. This is important not only for the people of Africa and the Global South.
The international financial architecture is also an area that Africa is seeking to reform. G20 leaders are expected to deliberate on the global debt crisis over the next 2 days.
We must continue the reform of the international financial architecture, ensuring that institutions are strengthened and are more inclusive and are equipped to meet the challenges both of the present and the future.
President Ramaphosa also called for the stature and credibility of the G20 to be respected and never diminished. This comes after the United States of America wanted to send junior embassy staff to receive the handover of the G20 presidency from South Africa.
We should not allow anything to diminish the value, the stature, and the impact of the first African G20 presidency. This G20 Leaders Summit has a responsibility not to allow the integrity and the credibility of the G20 to be weakened. In fact, from this summit, we should have a sense that the G20 has been strengthened.
Given the U.S. posture to the summit, it will be curious to see how they respond when they assume the presidency of the G20 next month. Samkela Masego, SABC News, Johannesburg.